I see deer, I see deer, I see deer in my rearview mirror. I see one deer in my rearview mirror. One deer in my rearview mirror. I see deer, I see deer, I see deer in my rearview mirror.
Hi, welcome back, my dear friends. Today I will be reviewing nothing. This is just me back from Tampa. A lot of shit came in the mail while I was gone. Order a lot of books. So me not being at the house for like 10 days creates a mess. Just a lot of post men showing up at my house with boxes, and arguments break out. So it's a lot to go through. It's mainly what this stream's going to be. I already opened a few things. ISOM. I have a review for that. That's up now. Let's see. Comments. Let me keep this open. Hey, look, I got a comment. Show StreamYard. Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Click on a comment to show it on screen. Oh, thanks. I'll take it. So that's almost like a comment. So yeah, I already did an ISOM review. That shows a lot of work. It's 8 minutes. I realized I should use a timer so I don't drown out. I did the first one. It was like a half hour. And it's too long. Especially like if it's mildly interesting. Even 8 minutes seems too long, so I set a timer. I think all my reviews will be 5 minutes from now on. I mean, I went over a few minutes on it. I mean, who cares? But instead of, it's so easy to just drone on and on and on. Hey, I had a viewer for a second. See ya. That was cool. Wonder who that was. Well, they didn't stick around. Man, this shit's a lot of work. So yeah, these are the ISOM books I got. ISOM was pretty kick-ass. I guess you could just watch the review at this point. It's cover A, B. Oh yeah, that's the Ethan one. And yeah, it is late and I'm tired. That's Shane's. It's back in this thing. I took it out for a second. I did a few videos today. Well, 2. I unboxed ISOM. Gotta try to milk Eric July for all he's worth right now, man, because the most watched video, I think, is my ISOM #1 review. So fuck it. I'm gonna make like shorts off this bitch. I'll review the book every week. Try to leech off everyone. So it's ISOM. It was nice'em. So a few things already opened. So I had boxes like everywhere. And mail people were... Yeah, it's too much yawning. Mail people were getting pissed. So the things already opened. Tour, Avengers, Omnibus. Volume 1. I didn't have this. This thing was like out of print for like a long ass time. Like buying it was expensive as fuck. I was never gonna. I'm not farting. It looks like it, but I'm moving my leg. That limber. Yeah, this thing was expensive as fuck for like a long time. I'm too cheap. I'm never gonna pay like I don't even want to pay like this thing's $100. I didn't even pay that. Just bought on like ton of websites. You could just get shit half off or like 30% or something. But after a while, I'm like, man, I'm not paying like I don't remember. It's off some like $300, $400, maybe even more. So while they're reprinting these, I'm gonna grab them. This is volume 2. I already opened those boxes. Tampa was really fun. It was cool to meet everyone. All these people that watch them online for like years. One more time. You watch them online for years, like some of these people, then to meet them in real life is a little strange-ish. Because it's like, all right, hi. It's like I watch you, and it's like, okay. It's like that's it. Really, just like you don't know me. There's nothing like for us to really talk about, I guess per se. But I know you, so this is me saying hi. I feel like every conversation was pretty damn awkward that I had in Tampa. It's usually just like filled with awkward pauses. I don't really have a problem like bathing in those either. I'll just let it be awkward. I think I enjoy it. Like when I met Camel and Bancroft, there was like I don't know, just awkward. Might be probably the way I was like hovering over them. Who knows? But it's just like there was like some silence, and I was like, well, "You guys talk, entertain me. This is what you guys normally do. You don't have to be quiet now. You guys are always talking. So like, hurry up, snap to it, pretend it's your show, entertain me." So this was a non-comic thing. There actually, I think, is a comic in the back. So I guess Carlton Mellick does qualify for comics to a degree. But anyway, I order every single one of this man's books. I've read them all. He's fucking kick ass. Can't wait to read this one. Right here. Those are all his books in there. And then behind that Dear Man issue is like more. So I have like every single book he's done. I think more people should read this guy. His storytelling is exemplary. It's humorous, sarcastic, and then at the end, it all comes together to kind of like say something. But it doesn't have to. You can read into it or not. That's why I like it also, because it stands on its own. And then also by the end, you're just like, oh, at the beginning, you're like, this is really dumb. Like, this is almost like a joke. And then by the end, you're like, oh my God, I like all these characters. This is genius. That's a good writer. Take a very dumb premise and then make you like it by the end of it. How many people could do that? This goes all the way back to, I already opened this one because I didn't know what it was. This goes all the way back to Prime Day, so July. I don't know, whatever fucking day that was. Whatever that Prime Day was, I had some t-shirt. It was like $5. I bought the dumb thing. Okay. Remaining steady at 0 viewers. It took like a long time for them to ship out all the Prime shit though. But I guess that's probably why it was cheaper. You had to wait for it. Really, oh, the yawn stream. Really, not that good of deals anymore on that Prime Day shit. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's turning into like a Dollar General type shit or something, or like a dollar store stuff. Flea market. It's just, I don't know. And then if there is something that's good, it's like, hey, you could get this for 5% off. I'm like, what? I don't know. It's really not. I think at first I was trying to compete with Black Friday. I don't know the history of this at all, so I might be making it all up. So I will. It did originally start from Black Friday. It was the competitor, and then they moved it to. I feel like there was another time though. It was like March or something, Prime Day, and maybe like a Cyber Monday, Prime Wednesday, Black Friday. And then at some point they moved it to like June, whenever it was now. I don't think it's very successful, but it's trying. Okay. Let me yawn some more and open more shit. Now we get to the part where I open things. That's what you all tuned in for. I wonder who's that mysterious viewer that like pops in every now and then. It's probably just a glitch. Oh, after this, I'll show all the things I bought from Tampa also. I went to Orlando for a little bit first. Universal Studios. Place was awesome. And then spent some time in Orlando, and then from there drove to Tampa. All over the place. It was really fun. Very long vacation. This is BPRD Volume 6. That's what I bought. So far, I've read none of them, but I have 6 of them. So eventually, when I read all the Hellboys, then I can start reading all the BPRDs. It's a long ways away. I don't know why I keep buying them, just in case maybe they go out of stock or print one day. They might be hard to get. Also, not too expensive. They're just the paperbacks. But I just don't like the shit when it's not drawn by Magnola. Although this page I just turned to is like awesome. All this looks really cool. Okay, maybe it's awesome. There's just, he's so much better at it. Maybe BPRD is different because it's not Hellboy. When Hellboy's not drawn by him, I don't like that at all. Okay, let's see what's in this. What the fuck did you wackos at Amazon do? Surprise, it's Abe Sapien. I don't know what it is. Just the drowning it says. So I don't know if this is what volume or anything. I was file under A for Abe Sapien. I have so much shit coming in. I have like I found out you could pre-order. I was never really doing that on Amazon. So I was like, oh, I could just pre-order books, and now I have like 100 pre-ordered books. Shit's gonna get out of hand here eventually. I'm running out of shelf space. I mean, I have that one there still. I could take out the toys. Eventually, Ethan's box is gonna go there. That's Comics Gate here. I kind of want to move that one though, because I don't like it being there, but I don't know. There's really no good spots for anything. I guess I didn't really have that many to open because this is the last one. But no, there's another book over here too. I forgot about that one. This one's Comicscape book. I don't have any clue what I was saying last. So let's pick it up from there. Okay, open, open, open. That's how boxes get opened. It's the open box song. Tune in weekdays at 9 to hear me sing that every time I open something. And behind door number 2, we have, that was a big one. Wait, this way. Treehouse of Horror, Omnibus, Volume 2, Dead Time Stories for Booze and Ghouls. So, I think this is actually a pretty cool book. The slipcase is pretty cool for it. Let me get the other one so I could show you why. Oh, right. You did not see that. Oh, this is volume 1. I think I found this on sale. And I was like, oh man, that was a pretty cool box. I think initially I bought it just for the box, which is crazy. But man, it is a box. Look at that. Look at that. Fuck yeah. Man, that's quality box right there. But then it came with the book also. And I ended up liking the book. So I didn't actually read all this shit because there's a lot of it and some of it's just dumb. But there's actually like some pretty decent artists in here. So it's kind of cool when they have like a book like this and you get somebody like Eric Powell, Mike Powell, what's that guy's name? Yeah, I don't know. I'll just look in the index in the back. Because I have another one that's like Treehouse of Horror, and I think Bernie Wrightson's in it. It's got like some artists. I was like, oh shit. Like this one's got it might not be Bernie Wrightson. Might have made that up, but I feel like it's Bernie Wrightson. Oh no, it's Treehouse of Horror something, and it's got a few like heavy hitters in it. But this one has okay, so far no one. Paul Dini wrote a story. has one page of Jeff Darrow art. Oh yeah, so what's interesting about these is then you might have like a famous artist known for something else, like Bernie Wrightson, and now it's like he's going to draw The Simpsons. So it's kind of cool to see how you know they interpret it because a few of these artists do just try to like stick to the house style sort of and make it look like the show, and then some of them just go, yeah, I'm gonna like draw however the fuck I want. The Eric Powell one was my favorite one. He also wrote it, and it's a pretty crazy dark story. I guess this book really isn't full of many heavy hitters. I was lying. That will not be the last time. Maybe Eric Powell's not even in this. Yes, he is. Page 307. Wait till you see this shit. Nobody. Oh, whoa, Hyper Wizard. Oh, cool. I'm actually talking to someone now. Um, so I'm opening mail, and I got this Treehouse of Horror Volume 2. Oh yeah, these Simpsons comics are awesome. So I ran to get Volume 1 to show off how cool the box is. So let me recreate what you missed, me slipping it out of the box. So this is it right here. And that's the box. Oh man, did I tell you kind of had a headache when I met you, so sorry about that. Um it was really hot in Tampa, and then I was like in Florida for a week, so I was just like kind of done being hot. But anyway, I went to oh yeah, I think I might have told you I went to the Simpsons World. But yeah, this thing's really cool. They had well, I don't know who's Kodos and who's Kang, but they had like a plushie of them. Man, that shit was so cool. But it was like 60 bucks or 85, and it was like that big. I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm never getting that like back home on the plane and shit." But yeah, like I was saying, do you know who Eric Powell is? The guy that does The Goon? I don't know if you ever heard of that. Um, so what I was saying before with these Treehouse of Horror ones is cool is because they'll have like actual famous artists and they'll like draw a Simpsons story. It's kind of cool to see because I think Bernie Wrightson is in one of them. So this Goon one was actually pretty well, Eric Powell one by the Goon was very disturbing. It was like really dark for this book. But wait till you see how he drew the Simpsons. It's my favorite like style I've ever seen someone like draw them in. Uh like here's this Willie right here. He like made them like extra cartoony kind of. Like I don't know. It's just like really interesting to see them like drawn in this way. 'Cause some of the people just kind of draw like the house style or whatever, or try to stick close to it. But he did this like really um somewhere there's like a oh here's these Homers. Almost like a 3D effect or something. Um oh wait, I remember that one. Oh yeah. I've never highlighted a chat. Right. Let's see how this works. Okay, I remember that one. Oh, cool. It works. Wow, you actually remember this actual story? That's crazy. I never had read any of these before. Okay, so yeah, this page is awesome. So if you remember it, yeah, he like eats. Willie like marries an ostrich and then Homer eats it. It's like I was like, wow, this is really like disturbing, like emotionally, like that's like very upsetting. So yeah, once I saw that this was like a thing that they were doing, I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm just gonna buy all these from now on. Because I've come to the conclusion that like at first I was like, I don't need to buy everything. And then eventually things would go out of print. And now I'm like, I need to buy everything. Because fuck this. Goes out of print and then I can never buy it. And like I'm not if you want the DM link, I could show you my Simpsons comics. Oh wait. I could just put yes, the DM link. To go on your stream, you mean? Or I mean I could send it to you here if you want to come here. But sure, yeah, send me whatever. On Twitter? Oh, I also got this cool book note to come on your stream now. Okay. Oh, if you want to DM the link. Okay. Yes. I understand. I was reading that like a retard. Okay. Invite. Copy. I'm like like such a boomer. I have to like say everything I'm doing out loud. Okay. Over to I'm so new at all this shit, man. It's gonna take a long time to get good at any of this. Okay. Now I have to search for you. It's really one step at a time. I don't know what time it is where you're at. I can't believe you came all the way here. All the way here. I mean, that's crazy, man. That's like I was in a plane for 2 hours and I was like, this is too much. Okay. Yeah, I think I did it. We'll see what happens. I copied something. You got something. Wonder if I'll need headphones now, though. We'll see how that works first. I have some nearby I can grab. While I'm waiting, I'll just highlight some of your things you said. Cool. Yeah, this is the book I bring to cons. Shouldn't do that into the mic. There's a comic I bring to cons to have like Simpsons people sign. So I've gotten these people, and then this guy is awesome, Bill Morrison, and he drew like that Homer like fucking spot on, like no underdrawing or nothing. Pisses me off. Like when they do that, like it inspires me, but also pisses me off. Okay. Add to stream.
That Homer drawing is absolutely beautiful. Please show me again.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I don't know if you saw. I mean, these ones were nothing to write home about, but
That emoji is nice.
yeah.
Sorry to gate crash. I just saw you streaming. I'm like, hey, I can join in and talk about Simpsons comics.
No, that's awesome. Like I decided that I should just, especially after kind of like seeing you do it, I was like, I should just maybe just start a stream and see what happens. Fuck it.
You gotta start somewhere. The first time I streamed, I was gonna color something anyway, and I was like, I might as well stream this. So, plus this is super relaxed because If it's just me and you, this is just us having a conversation. I tweeted it out, so maybe some people will come in.
Oh,
yeah.
awesome. Thanks.
I'll show you mine. I have a whole box of the Simpsons comics I had as a kid, and since moving in here, they've gone in a box, and I've never taken them out again. So I can get the box out now and go through them and show you them too. But those hardbacks, I didn't even know those existed. I just looked on Amazon for those. I can't see them for sale. Maybe I should go on American Amazon and they'll have them. But where'd you get those from?
American Amazon.
Okay. Amazon.com. Go on, keep going. Don't let me dominate what you're doing. You can keep going. Sorry for distracting you.
Yeah, I obviously you were probably typing in the right thing. It's just omnibus. Maybe
Okay.
Treehouse of Horror omnibus. I don't know how that works with other countries. If they're just like, no, you guys don't get this.
No, it's got to be a place. I'm surely I could get it somewhere. There we go. Wow. Yeah, you can't even buy them. You were just saying about getting them because once they're gone kind of thing. And yeah, the only one I have is the Simpsons Futurama crossover Crisis one. I'll be back in a sec.
Really?
I'll go get it.
This one's brand new. I'm surprised they don't have that one.
I'll have to keep looking.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can see that one. But basically, I searched it, and there's no price, which indicates that it's oh no, there is hardcover $30. Oh, it's not through Amazon. It's one of those sellers. But yeah.
Oh, right. All right. Well,
So
I'll hold down the fort.
Okay. Did you read those as a kid then? Because you said you hadn't seen them before.
Those particular ones, no, but I read Simpsons comics as a kid.
Those Treehouse of Horrors artists got to have so much fun with the design. I fucking love Simpson designs. Whatever. I'll be right back. I'm geeking out.
Okay. Well, it's should I even continue talking because it's to no one?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you still.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this one might have Bernie Wrightson in it though, which is crazy. Oh, it's got yeah, Bernie Wrightson. I'm not sure if you know who he is.
I've heard of it. I'm so bad with putting names to art. I think I am somewhat
Swamp
mentally.
Thing.
Okay, cool.
And then also this. You'll definitely guess we probably shouldn't both abandon the stream at the same time.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Dude, just have fun. Just have fun.
You'll definitely. Oh, how do I do that thing? How do you make someone big?
Look at this shit. This has been in one of my shelves on the floor. I think I moved into this place 7 years ago. The whole time. There's even some rogue, crappy bamboo. Look at the dust on this bamboo thing that I never use because it's crap. But...
Yeah, I had the Wacom Intuos, I think maybe it was called.
There's even an itchy minifigure in this box for no reason. Right, here we go.
Did I double click on you to no, that just made the window full
you were
screen.
trying to make me full screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if at the bottom you can click on people, and I think there's there'll be an icon which is just there you
solo
go.
Layout. Got it. Okay.
Cool.
How do I exit solo? Okay, cool.
There you go. You can do it to yourself as well. There's even a bunch of layouts at the bottom.
Yeah.
And one of them is one person big, other person small. If you want to get that fancy with it.
Yeah, I could see it's you can have it you're wearing a hat of the other person.
Well, look at this shit. This huge on the top is so these are the UK versions of the comics, which are different to the American ones.
Do they have accents? I mean, what's different?
Well, no, look, this is Bart Simpson Comics #1, the UK version. So basically in the UK, they would just take whatever the American comics were and they would republish them in a magazine format. I'm not even sure if this is A4 size. I think this is like wider than A4. I had one of those gum dispensers. Let me see what the size is.
Interesting.
But yeah. These have been
Wow, so it's not like American size comic format. What's the inside look like then? Do they have to like
so-
stretch or like
yeah. So they
Reformat
they
it?
have a little bit of extra on each side. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Look, they even the artist on this got to do a different stuff. It would also be a
Yeah,
collection
that's a cool
of a
style.
couple of stories. You know what I mean? So I think this has got. Sorry. This looks like All Radioactive Man instead of Bart Simpson. Oh, there you go. So it's like got a Bart story, and then it has like a Radioactive Man story in it. So that might have been. I don't know if that was how it was originally published, and that must have been like the Radioactive Man cover.
Dude, I spent so much time in Simpsons Land at Universal. Like
Wait.
it was really annoying my girlfriend because I just kept like staying there.
Was there one in Florida?
Yeah, the Universal.
I didn't know there was one in Florida. I would have got what? How far away from Tampa was it?
An
How many
hour,
hours?
1 hour.
If I'd known, that's only an hour. I would have tried to get people to go. I was right there. We were right
Yes.
there. I wanted to go to Simpsons Land. Bancroft would have gone to Simpsons Land. Like,
No, I think he said something he wasn't like gonna do that because his kids or something. Not to.
I think that was like Disney, but whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, you could just walk in and see The Simpsons. It's worth the price of admission for that.
No, because I went to the Simpsons Land in LA, and that was great. And I would want to know how it differed. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't know there was one. Is it like Orlando Studios or Universal?
Universal, yeah.
Okay, so it was a theme park that you wanted to. Oh, it's probably really similar then.
Yeah, like Harry Potter Land's right next to it.
Yeah. Did they have the Krusty ride?
They had one where it's like screens all around you. And it's like supposed to be 3D screens or something. I can't remember what it was. It might have been a Krusty ride. I could look it up, but I'm trying to figure out how to
Universal.
trying to figure out how to do this. But this is the only hardcover I have, which is the Simpsons Futurama crossover crisis. And like when I was a kid and this came out, this blew my fucking mind. Like this, I love Futurama so much. And in fact, something else I'm gonna show you. I have some storyboards from the actual Rough Draft Studios. Like a friend worked there, and they kind of like snuck one out, so I can go and get those as well.
From Futurama, the storyboard.
Simpsons, no, they wouldn't have given me Futurama ones. They would have kept those. But
did you watch the new Futurama?
I haven't watched the new one yet. I'm looking forward to it, but who knows? Have you seen it?
Yes, I've watched both of them so far.
There's 2 already.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think then? Don't spoil, but
it's good. I like it.
Really?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. So far, the 2 I wouldn't say are like, oh my god, these are the best episodes they've ever done. You know, but like nothing is like, oh, you ruined it. It's just like, you know, that fits in.
How would you say they rate compared to like the Susan Boyle episode? Do you know what I mean?
I don't remember which one it is.
Leela gets a boil on her ass, and it's Susan Boyle singing. Do you not even remember?
I think I barely remember that. There was like a season or 2 I didn't see.
It's also a hardback in a fucking slipcase. Like, these are beautiful presentations, but I loved the Futurama comics the most because they were like on model in a wonderful way. It really felt like you were. But yeah, like, so did you ever read this one?
No, I haven't read that one. I have it, but I didn't read it.
Oh, you should read it. Like, I think Zoidberg ends up with Mr. Burns. They all pair off. Homer ends up with Bender. Fry hangs around with Bart. Like, it's one of those ones where they put so much care in it. They have like a shadow layer on them, like Fry's hair has a shadow.
I'm like, well, like so many things. I'm like leaning in to see what you're holding, but also I have that book like sitting right there.
Oh yeah, you can just grab it. You can grab it and flick through it too. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but one of my favorite moments is
I don't care.
No, it's good. You should read it. I'm a big Red Dwarf fan, and there is a moment you remember the brains where they could go into fictional worlds, they could go into books and stuff.
Dude, that was a great episode. That was really good.
It uses a similar thing to that. That's why I kind of want to ruin it, but
I see why you wouldn't want to ruin that. Yeah,
I'm a big Red Dwarf fan, and at one point, like there's a bunch of fictional literary characters that do something, and I'm trying to find the page now, and like Rim is on the page. I don't know if you know.
I don't know what Red Dwarf is.
Oh, British comedy sci-fi from like that started in like the 80s. That if you like comedy, if you like character-based stuff as well.
Is it similar to Hitchhikers?
I think it's more funny. Hitchhikers is more twee. Do you know what I mean? Hitchhikers is more like, oh, we're so British, aren't we? Oh, we're funny and British. Like a little bit more in the Monty Python direction, but Red Dwarf is kind of like more like the next era 80s British comedy. Like it's to me it's very unique. I don't know why I'm struggling to find this page, and no one cares anyway, because who even knows who Rimmer is, but
this is the other thing I got while we were there.
Oh, there's such beautiful artwork in the back. Ah, the original box set of season 1.
Oh wait, there's more.
All signed.
Yeah, so far I got Billy West, and then Maurice LaMarche.
Amazing. You know those gloves Bender's wearing in that episode?
Yeah.
Like those lodged in my brain as a design feature. I always try and put big wide when it's the glove and then it goes off to the wide cuff. Like that, just seeing that. Okay, look, there's loads of beautiful artwork in the sketches in the back of this book. Look, here's like Simpsons Conan. Here's like
I looked at that.
With comics.
Cool.
Yeah, like you should check out the back. There's some beautiful artwork. And you know what? What's in the very back?
I remember that facsimile.
Like a reprint of number 1. But yeah, I think this is probably when they were. I think this is like, I don't know who this is, like the Moby Dick guy stabbing Hermes. Like trying to harpoon Hermes, like Moby Dick style. My light is right there, so it gets blown out whenever I show stuff. But do you know what's so funny? You see this Conan thing where he's like holding a head and there's a woman there?
Yeah.
Right. I'll show you something in 2 seconds. I haven't shown this much before. Where's the book that it's in? Oh! And my place is a mess. Where are we? Is it here? Yeah, there we go. I did a very similar drawing of John recently. Oh, he's not holding a head. Oh, he should have been holding his head. There you go. I did that. So
man, that's
he doesn't know. He doesn't know this exists, but this is I'm gonna send this to him as a gift. I don't want to just see it, and then he just opens the package and he gets that. That'll be funny.
Oh, you're just randomly mailing that to him?
No, he asked me to do some drawings for him, and I'm just putting it in as like an extra thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and next weekend, like right near me, Katie Seagal and what's Bender's name?
John DiMaggio.
Yeah, are both like at a con, like really close to me.
Wonderful.
So I'm like, oh man, my girlfriend's gonna be like, more fucking Comic Cons, dude.
You'll love this. So when I used to self-publish comics around 2008 in the UK, we have these conventions called MCM Expos, and they're bought by Comic-Con now in the UK. But anyway, It was like the last one I was at as an exhibitor, and you get to go back in the green room. So I went back there to get something to eat or whatever. They're all there around a table, the entire cast. They're all there in the fucking back room, sitting around a table having a conversation. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna. It's in the back rooms. You're not gonna walk up to you consider that like that's a safe place for them to not get harassed by fans or whatever. So I'm like, I'm not gonna walk up to them and say hi because like whatever. You guys are relaxing. You get that when you go out on the floor. But I did kind of maybe creepily, but I don't consider it creepy. Just sit on a table near them and then like read something or draw or something. And I was just taking in the vibe of knowing they were all there. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I would have actually have a similar story in a way,
yeah.
just because it's happened so recently. When I went to that Garden State Comic Con.
Oh, you went to that one?
Yeah.
Nice.
And
I heard it was very good.
Yeah, it was cool. I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat at this really fancy steakhouse that is like just splurged for no reason, Ruth Chris. So I made reservations for like 7:30 or whatever, and we get there and the Kings were already eating there.
Oh,
that's where they had their dinner.
Oh,
and
nice.
I was like, oh my God, I look like such a stalker now. But they like, we were like far away, but I was like, all right, kind of like what you said, they're eating, like you don't want to disturb, but I was like, all right, I got to use the bathroom.
Yes. Okay.
And then I just walked by and I was like, hi, Comicsgate. That was all I said. But
did you get a reaction out of them? Were they like,
yeah, they're like, yeah, who's he?
Oh, did no one say hello, or was it like a passing?
It was more just like a hurrah. Everyone was like, yeah, Comicsgate.
Nice.
But, they were also like really drunk, like having fun. So it wasn't really like, I was like,
I get you.
But like in your situation, I also would have said hi to him. But that's about it.
There we go. I'm a fucking pussy then. You would have been bold. But yeah,
but that's it. I wouldn't be like, now I need to meet you and like, invade your space. I'd just be like, hey, I know you
guys.
Yeah.
Love the show. And then go on.
I have the story I could tell forever about the time I said hi.
The time I said hi to the Futuramic voice cast.
I met the Hobbits. I don't know if you like Lord of the Rings, but
I mean, I know a lot of people who do. I appreciate it more nowadays than I did in the past. I never understood the feeling people have of like just wanting to exist in a piece of media. Like you watch it and you just feel like you're there. But I had a friend once. I was like, why do you like it so much? And they were like, I just like being there. I like imagining I'm there. And nowadays I empathize with that a bit more. But check out some of the beautiful artwork in the back of this. I think they must have all the covers.
Is that Alex Ross?
Yes.
That's cool.
An Alex Ross Radioactive Man Fallout Boy piece. I absolutely love when you can take characters with designs like this and you see it in different art styles and stuff. There's Leela as the 48 and 3/4 foot woman, I guess.
Yeah, it's funny.
Is that Iron Man, Bender, and Fry, Spider-Man, Homer? Yeah, Homer, Batman, Robin, Bot. That's funny. And I like it's nice. There you go.
I don't like that Pie Man. That thing's dumb. Homer. Pie Man.
The character in general.
Yeah.
I wonder when they I mean I
guess that was way after they jumped the shark.
No, I think Pie Man might have been a Simpsons comics creation only. They had some stuff that existed only in the comics and never in the show.
I think it's in the show now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I saw it on TV or something at one point.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck is this thing?
It must have been a new episode.
Yeah, it's like a newer thing.
They're just like they're scraping the look. Bender is a barbecue. That's funny.
Man, that drawing on the right is cool.
So it's Cyclops Homer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love so much when you have iconic, simply designed characters like this, and then you get to see them realized in a bunch of different people's art styles. Oh,
I
I was
was
just,
like a huge Simpson nerd as a
do you know
kid.
what? Do you know what's so funny? Before you were doing this stream, I was sitting there drawing, and it's kind of a coincidence. I was drawing. I don't know if there's any boobs on this. Hold on. No, I was just doing some random doodles, and I was even doing a Simpsons version of John, just for fun. I was just
Oh,
sitting
that's
here.
cool.
It was a pretty like a coincidence.
Yeah, you got a good style.
Ah,
You
it's
also
just
draw very good, clean lines. Did you do an underdrawing, or you just?
no. I mean, this is just Simpsons-y style stuff. I've been doing since I was a little kid. So,
Hey, fantasmagorical.
yo, Fanta, what up?
Hi,
We're,
nice to see you here, sir.
we're
Or
talking about
ma'am,
Simpsons and
whichever
Futurama.
you want.
Fanta's
Yeah,
a
we're
gal.
talking Simpsons nerd stuff.
Look at that Zoidberg Krusty down
Oh,
there.
that's cool. Here, let me blow that one up.
I bet they had so much fun when doing all of this stuff. You know what I mean?
That's a cool one.
The Farnsworth Lisa. Oh, and look, that's Mom Krusty. A doll on the end of the couch with like Bot as the. I love this stuff. I haven't looked through this book properly, actually. This is kind of like the first time I've seen a lot of this. Let's have a look at the next page.
I don't know if this one has those sketches in it.
Well, these all look like covers.
I'm a genuine female. Cool.
Bona fide.
Do you like The Simpsons?
Do you like The Simpsons? Look, they've got layouts in the back, like rough pencils and layouts for some of the pages. I fucking love this shit.
That's really cool.
Oh.
I love looking at stuff like that.
Yeah, when I just love Simpsons pencil-y stuff. There's the style.
Do you have the Simpsons handbook?
Yeah, do you want me to get it out?
No, I'm just asking if you have it. I have it also.
Handbook is in like the animation model sheet thing, the long one, the wide one. Yeah, I've got that.
That thing's really cool. Well, I was saying if you didn't have it, then you should probably be like buying it right now. Oh, cool. You like The Simpsons.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasmagorical.
Awesome, Fanta. I should be showing Mo throwing Bender out of Mo's. Probably for drinking too much.
Oh, that was good perspective on that.
Oh, I know. I love freehand perspective, and like a lot of it, learning it was just drawing Simpsons and Futurama characters, like drawing Bender, Homer's head, Bart and Homer from the top. Like Bender is great perspective practice for a kid. You know what I mean? For like a young kid.
Or me. I mean, I think I would.
Cool. Okay, say a fledgling artist. How about that? Because to learn perspective, all you really need to do is constantly morph and draw really simple shapes, and then the rest kind of like comes eventually. But so good. Anyway, shove this back in the box. What else you got? What were you showing up before I?
Yeah, I was going through like all this. Like I left for like 10 days. So me leaving for 10 days, that's like 10 days of packages coming to my house.
My family calls them postman presents. I know you don't have postmen, you have mailmen, but yeah, the postman presents.
People say post sometimes.
Fanta says, Jake, you have to come back to the States and go to Universal. There's a whole Simpsons line. Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. I've been to the one in LA. I didn't realize there was one in Florida, or else I would have gone, especially since it was only an hour away from Tampa. I could have tried to rope people into it. There could have been so many awesome photos, but, you know, whatever.
I'll see if I could find one of the photos that I took there. And then you could tell me if it's like the one in or what'd you say, California?
Yeah, LA. right next to Harry Potter Land. But yeah, so like in the UK, you had, I'm assuming you had like a couple of issues fused into one, and then there was usually the fan mail section in the middle. But I guess Bart Simpson comics didn't really have a fan mail, at least at the beginning, I guess, because they just started. But yeah, looks like the top of my pile is all Bart Simpson.
Did they have
stuff.
like Moe's and at that one in LA?
Yeah, Flamin' Mo, which was just
no,
like,
did they have the Mo restaurant or the bar?
yeah, and you could get a Flaming Mo in there. I think I went to Krusty Burger too, or they had like Cletus's Chicken Shack. How about that?
Yeah, they had a few things. They had the Frying Dutchman.
Yes.
I got a Krusty Burger this time.
Yeah,
it was actually good. I was like, oh, this is probably going to be nasty, but whatever. I want to say that. Okay, Fanta, yeah, that's a lot easier because the rest of your name's a tongue twister.
Phantasmagorical. Yeah, everyone just calls it Fanta. Good to have you here, Fanta.
Yeah, thanks. You're my second viewer ever. It was Jake first.
Oh, really? The first one? That's funny. Oh, can you the assault on your channel? You do a stream, the first person watching, and then it's like, send the link.
No, that's good because I was kind of just like, not awkward, but I was just like, this is really weird just knowing I'm saying this to no one.
Yeah,
like, it was kind of more like practice, Yeah.
Like, yeah. I felt like a bit of a psycho when I used to do it, but.
Oh yeah, this was me at I don't know if they'll pick that up.
Yeah, the Wiggum. Yeah, that exact Wiggum. Yeah. I've got some photos, but I am massively overweight, and I will not show them on the internet.
Well, you might fit in with the Simpsons characters.
Yeah, that's funny.
So yeah, that's. Did I show you the Bernie Wrightson one?
The sketch in the front?
No, the way he drew the Simpsons.
No, show it. So they did normal Simpsons comics. Then over here, they started like going back to the very beginning and doing like a different series. They had so many different series over here. They had Bart Simpson. I think they ended up with like a Radioactive Man or something. But yeah, they had these like going back to the start. So this was Simpsons Comic Presents Collector's Edition #1. And it's like the first issue.
Oh, I remember that image of like Homer really tall or like that perspective. Yeah.
And I bet you he's on a scale. I bet you he's weighing himself.
Well, you already read it, so I'm not taking that bet.
He is doing it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but you said you already read it.
Yeah, this was like my first introduction to proper comics. Like all my initial thinking of layouts and shot choices and expressions all comes from these old school Simpsons comics. Like, and it was a good education for a young budding artist because they're pretty simple, but they're still fun. I had this post. The Swamp Thing.
Yeah, so like I said, Bernie Wrightson drew Swamp Thing, so that's his like squish thing. But like he puts a lot of heavy shadows.
Yeah,
Simpsons characters, which is not a thing that they do.
Makes them look really unique. I had this poster on my wall. I had this as a poster. They put it in once as a poster. I had that on my wall for years.
Dude, I used to have I lost a lot of my stuff, but I used to have so much Simpsons merchandise.
I had shelves above my computer at home, and they were basically just one big Simpsons display. Do you know what I mean? Of all the merch. And I'm sure it's all packed away somewhere. Got all of these. Man, I forgot. I forgot they did these reprints of the like old stuff. Oh look, I guess it has like it has like stories from different issues and they collect them together.
Okay. Yeah, I like Radioactive Man. He's cool. I used to have that comic too.
The comics I made in high school were heavily inspired by this. Like I had the thing at the top, and then they usually have character heads at the side. I loved that kind of thing. You keep going, bro. I'm not sure what to do other than just like show these covers, but is there any fan mail sections in this one? You know what's amazing? The first time I was ever published in anything was in the fan mail section of Simpsons comics in the UK.
That's pretty cool. Do you have that issue?
I'll see. I'll try and find it then. Okay, I'll try and find that. The Futurama comics. Oh, look at this. This is issue 1 of the UK version of Futurama. When this was in the newsagents, I was so happy, man. I was so happy. Oh. This says it's got a huge poster in it. What's the poster? Oh, it's like a poster of the cover. I can't look.
Oh, that's cool. It looks really big.
I coveted this so much I didn't even take the poster out. But yeah, I was so impressed by how beautifully on model these very first issues were, like the line art style and stuff. And like, look, maybe people won't be that. Look how on point these drawings of the characters are. Look at the perspective on this bottom shot. I know it's not wacky and crazy, but it's just solid, like nicely just tilted a little bit, like low camera-ish, like head height.
Yeah, those buildings are cool. I like the way Futurama does buildings. Their whole world is awesome.
It's just the best. It's just I think he's putting like sea monkeys in radioactive stuff, and then I think they attack the city like giant sea monkey brine shrimp things, and I'm wondering if they embiggen someone else to fight him. Oh, they got like a hunting rifle. Are they gonna make a giant? Do they make a giant Zoidberg? No, they're just fighting them in the ship. Look at these. Look at the tilt, the angled panel layouts as well. That's cool.
The coloring is so cool and pop, like the red sky.
And it's just flat colors. Like Futurama's color palette was just the absolute best. This is all just flat colors still. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, it's just all flat, but it just looks amazing. Oh, maybe I should try and emulate this with Connell. Look. Sorry.
And they're hard to like draw and model though consistently.
It's a good challenge. It's a good challenge to try and do it though.
Oh, because the way Mac like Groening draws them is like not actually like doesn't make sense really. Like the mouth is in like one perspective and the eyes are like in a different one.
See, look, here it is. The infinitely secret crossover crisis, and you see the brains going on.
Oh man, I might have to read it now because that was one of my favorite episodes. That
Look at Maggie getting jealous of Nibbler because Marge is swaddling him.
They did like a cartoon one too, right? I think it was just a Treehouse of Horror.
There was, I think,
crossover.
I think it was in a Simpsons episode, and it was after Futurama. It was while they were canceled for a bit. Old school canceled, not modern day canceled. But check out this cover. It's like Bender is the Terminator.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hasta la vista, meatbags.
Futurama has like I don't know the term, outlasted the Simpsons. Like Futurama's still cool. The Simpsons are not.
Yeah, it's a shame, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, they could have both sucked, right? So it's not a shame. At least one of them's still kind of out there. Wow, look at this! Look at this outfit on Leela. She's got like a furry jacket and a tight, small, reflective top and like a skirt with a belt.
And I didn't know she had an ass like that on her.
Damn.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna be freeze framing more next time I watch a show.
But I just always love that the different kinds of stories you would get in the comics that would never exist in the show.
Sci-fi comedy is like a really cool genre.
Yeah. Comedy everything. Done well.
Do you know
I'm
how
hoping-
he came up with Futurama or anything behind it? I never read about that. I've read about the Simpsons one, but
I can imagine he probably was just I'm theory crafting. Like if he just knew David X. Cohen and they just kind of like had fun. Do you mean like I mean, a lot of it was adapted from 1950s sci-fi art style, which is why like a lot of stuff has the piping on the shoulders and, you know, like Forbidden Planet-y stuff, like old school B-movie sci-fi. Right, let's look for this. The one I was in.
that's like a cartoon box you have. It's just like never ending.
It's like
you leaned over and like
stacked.
you went inside of it. I was like, he's gone.
Yeah, like I go forever. Done like a Mario pipe or something. Yeah, I never really show comics off on screen, so I don't know what is entertaining for people to look at, but
Yeah, who cares?
I guess this one came with some like cardboard print things to put in.
Man, you really have a lot of those.
We're not even halfway. I mean, it'd be so funny. Like this will be endless. This is an endless box of like just every single month. I would go and get 17 issue 17. Oh, look, part 2. They actually did 2 of them. They did parts 1 and 2 of that crossover. Is this all just Futurama stuff? No, I'm into the Simpsons stuff now. And for some reason, there's a random Sonic the Hedgehog comic in here.
Yeah, get him out of there.
Do you not like Sonic? Sonic
No,
was
I like
so
Sonic.
popular. Sonic was so popular in the UK. Americans loved Mario, and the UK loved. Whoa! There's a fucking Shaun of the Dead comic. This is all just my childhood stuff. Look at it. I didn't know I had a single issue of one of the Shaun. You know,
there was a comic.
They did a graphic novel adaptation of Shaun of the Dead, and it's by one of my favorite artists, Zach Howard, right? Let me have a look. Did I remember it properly? Come on. It's got to be in the front. Zach Howard, artwork by Zach Howard, yes. And this was very inspirational when I was a teenager, learning to draw for the first time. Right, where would it be? You know, they did like a whole Truman Show episode with Homer. Did the Homer show? How many of these did you read? Did you not really read many of? As a kid, I would pore over these.
Yeah, I didn't like read that many of them. I only had like I don't know, like a few volumes. Like I had the collections of them.
Yeah.
And the Radioactive Man and Bartman. Those are the ones I liked.
They did a Krusty, like, Willy Wonka thing where they went into the Krusty Burger factory or whatever, and, like, everyone nearly got killed. Look at this McBain poster in the middle. Guns don't kill people. I do. Ugh. Oh, and then instead of a golden ticket, it's like there's a golden straw, I guess. And Homer got it stuck in his fucking appendix, and they had to have it taken out.
I bought a lot of stuff at Simpsons Universal Land.
Yeah.
I think I spent like $200 there.
Yeah, that's I would have I would have as well. No, I don't know. I'm not really. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick out which one I'm in all of these. But this is just an endless pile, man. This was every month for years as a kid. I never knew when they would actually come out.
Oh, I had that one right there, the top one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, that was a great one.
I wonder what happened in it. Oh yeah, so what it was is they had the whole fan mail section, and like I did a whole comic and sent it in, and they printed it as like a full top of one of these pages. And as a kid, that was like, holy shit!
Wait, and what did you draw?
I did a comic, like a Simpsons comic on my own that was just like a one pager, like horizontal. And they printed it in the fan mail section at the top, like this, top half.
What was it like a Punchline comic?
It was like Homo gets Demoxenel again. He wants to buy Demoxenel again. They bring out a Demoxenel Forever that works better, and he does like a bunch of different jobs. But then at the end, when he finally gets it, he puts hair gel in it, and then it falls out, and he's like, no, it wasn't very good, but yeah. I was like a little kid, but it was still amazing that it got put in there. But yeah,
I would have that thing framed somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, my dad has. I don't know where the original is. It might be in a folder in the other room. Actually, I could show you that if you really want to. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna. This is the box is only 3/4 done. No. You know what? So that'll be a lot of the same if I keep doing that. I'll go and get those layouts that I have if you want to see those storyboards.
Yeah, I've been at cons before where they have like layout sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
Just like character sketches. Man, so many times, and I was like, I'll buy it next time.
Oh, real one?
Now I'm like, I'm ready to buy it. I've never seen them again.
Oh, it was kind of similar for me with animation cells. So when I was a kid, I was obsessed with like the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons, and I have, with Grounder and Scratch. Do you remember those or not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I made sure to buy those when I could, because I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to get these again. So I have some. I have like Grounder and Scratch standing next to each other and looking down disapprovingly. And I always intend to frame it and put it above the toilet in the bathroom, but I never have. So they're like looking down when you're going for a whiz. They're looking down disapprovingly, like, could do better, that kind of thing. Anyway, what else you got? All
right, so I only have one more thing to open, and then I was going to show the things I bought at Tampa. That was next. I don't know if you bought any books at Tampa.
I bought a couple. I didn't buy as much as I wanted to. I kind of forgot that Graham would have had all of his stuff on his table. I would have bought Two-Fisted Manly Tales because a lot of the stuff I didn't get because of the postage and packaging to the UK. And yeah, so I would have got that. So better luck next time. I'll just do it in the future. No scarcity mindset. There's always going to be more stuff. That's all. That's how you make it. If you make that's how you make more stuff happen. You imagine that it.
Yeah, I have that book, Two-Fisted Manly Tales.
Nice. How many stories are in it?
8 to 10. I'm not sure offhand.
Oh, but look, this whole thing is full of. This is how big it is. It's so heavy. It's like I'm carrying around a whole tree. And
yeah, you had a lot stacked in there.
Yep. I'm gonna put this back.
Yeah.
Like I just have a random Simpsons comic just here, just didn't go in it, and this is like a Halloween special one, and this has just been destroyed over the years. But look at that cover. Look at that art style on there. With the Flanders
Cowabunga.
Simpsons Comics Halloween special. But yeah, like this is just destroyed. Right, I'll be right back.
All right, so that was quick review. All the shit I waste my money on. I'm way too old to be buying like Simpsons comics.
No, you're investing. It's fine.
Investing. There is no resale value on this shit.
Oh, come on. How much did you spend? I'll buy them off you. How about that?
I mean, the resale value will never keep up with inflation.
Maybe.
On some things here and there, but I don't buy them to like invest. I buy them so that I can sleep better at night, knowing that I'm surrounded by my fantasy imagination land that I've created. And then the other thing, Abe Sapien Omnibus, BPRD Omnibus. That's those two things. I don't think I could really put all this shit away right now. Yeah, those lay 'em on the ground maybe. Shirt from Prime Day, because it took a while to get here.
My Twitter followers must really be asleep because I really thought people would come in here.
Yeah, I know. This is disappointing. Thought I could explode tonight. Man. I was like, this is my shot at the big time. Don't blow it.
Look at this.
Also, oh wait, let me see that first.
So these actually did come from the studios. Like this isn't just a reproduction of something. This is a real thing off like a director's desk or something. And these are like
oh, you got a lot of them.
Well,
it looks like a thick stack.
Yeah, this is what I have. And I'm sure it's like Act 1, 2, and 3, or because they used to do 3 acts, right? And now they've changed to a 4-act structure.
Really? I didn't know that. Man, that classic 3-act structure was so cool because the first segment would be like a random story that would like not relate really.
So this is called Simpsons FAB FO5 Diatribe of a Mad Housewife Act 1, storyboard by Peter Avanzino. And like Homer looks like he's ordering at a Krusty Burg, and he says, "Homer, dress for work."
Where he's bowling, or where Marge meets that bowling guy?
I don't know. I don't think so. Although FO5 maybe. Homer's ordering at the drive-thru. On the drive-thru menu are the following food items. Like it's got a whole list of all this stuff. Like he's got it all in his lap. He's like struggling to eat it all. I don't know if I've seen this episode.
Diary of a what?
Oh look,
housewife.
Diatribe of a Mad Housewife.
Oh, diatribe.
2003. But look, okay, so like it's like Homer kicks back his chair, I guess, so he can lay out all the food on his belly. Look at he's like eating whilst lying back. Oh no, is he driving? Is he driving whilst doing this? Homer, how could you? You're gonna crash. He's driving along whilst fucking his chair's kicked back and he's eating all this stuff. Looks like he's holding a fleshlight here, but it's obviously a burrito.
Season 15.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the storyboards, it looks like a fun sequence. He's biting on the burrito and it goes all over his windscreen.
It looks like it's a little more cartoonier than what it would end up being also.
Yeah, it's like Fox got really strict on modelness and it kind of like sanitized the whole thing, right? Where are the lines, Homer? I can't see. I'll have to steer by the reflection on my watch. And then he gets his watch. I'll have to steer by the reflection on my watch.
Man, you're way too good at that. That's cool.
Wait. He's got his fucking watch out the window and he's driving. What is going on with this sequence? Homer, why don't I just pull over? Okay, cool. In an old Simpsons episode, that would have really grew. That just ends. Why did that just end? He should have like gone off crazy somewhere, crashed around, drove around. Oh no, it is still happening. He's still driving to work. So I guess there was like a Mr. Burns sequence. Yeah, okay. So it's like Mr. Burns in his office. Like it cuts to the power plant, right? And then Homer is now approaching the power plant in his car. This feels like movie scene amping up. What does it say? Can't stop! Krusty collectible toy jammed on the brake pedal! And then he's got
I remember that.
Yeah, you remember this one?
I remember, the brake pedal thing.
Hey! Every time he pushes it down, that's funny. And he goes through the gate. Homer smashes through the arm of the front security gate. Voice line. Intruder detected. Calling local police. Busy signal. Security voice. Line busy. Shutting down. Then he smashes through the power plant wall. No, I never watched this. Episode. Oh, he's driving through like a nuclear zone in there too. Where does this end? He's like crashing the whole. I never seen this. This is like a really fun sequence. He's driving, smashing his car throughout the whole power plant. We would go forever if there's so much to this. We would keep going forever if I showed each individual one of these. But so he's driving through the power plant and he smashes through like a brick wall and then like drives past a guy who's just chained to the wall. And a room where an elderly bearded man is chained to the wall by his wrists, so he hangs down, a la many cartoons. Elderly bearded man, I'm the real Montgomery Burns. When is he going to crash into Mr. Burns' office? Come on. There we go. Smashes in at the end. Oh, so maybe like he was about to get an approval. Yeah, like he was about to approve some kind of inspection, and I guess like he gets smashed in, and then says like, and then Mr. Burns is like pissed off at him. Mr. Burns, Smithers, who is piloting this car-o-mobile? Smithers opens the door. A slightly dazed Homer gets out. Homer, I know you. Like he's all conked out. Hey, I know you. You're the old man who employs me and gives me money.
Wow, man, that's way too accurate. How are you doing that?
I have a friend that does a much better one than me, so I'm not. The compliments really they go over my head on that one. Do you work at the yogurt place? No, but you will be soon. Oh no, but you will be soon. Woohoo! Free yogurt. That's great. Oh, then he gets thrown out. Yeah, I'm gonna stop now because we would just be here forever when we flicking through this shit. I've actually never looked through this. I had it and put it away safely, and I'm like, this is going away in the vault, and then like never looked at it. Beautiful. But yeah. Oh look, this is a different one. So this is Diatribe of a Mad Housewife. And then I've got FAB07 Millhouse Doesn't Live Here Anymore, which I guess is still, same season. Like a scene in the school. These episodes look way better in layout form than like sanitized, perfectly on model form. Look at those beautiful drawings. Look at the life in these. Why don't they just take the art in a direction more like this? Let them have fun. Anyway, hopefully it was worth me hijacking your stream for you to see this stuff.
No, that was really cool. I've never seen anything like that one before. I just seen those. I don't know what are they even called? They're just, I guess, maybe layout sketches.
Storyboards.
No, it's just one single character on the piece
A
of
design
paper.
sheet, like a model sheet.
No, it's not a model sheet. I think it's just like pose, like the keyframe animation.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just like laying.
Oh,
them out.
you mean an animatic?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. And man, even those, like when I saw those in person, I was like, because my dream was to work on The Simpsons for a long time. I wanted to be an animator. That's what
happened? What happened?
I mean, that's
life
story
got
that's
in
called
the
my
way.
life.
one thing led to another, and I guess I didn't become an animator.
Yeah, more or less. But like man, seeing those like in person, I was like, whoa, like
You feel close to the magic of it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm like, that's real drawing there. It's like mine are always like shady knockoffs, like man, that is on model. I'm like a sloppy artist. I can never get like the exact amount of eyes right for them. The Simpsons, like, if you're drawing them, are you doing that? Like, are you actually like
no. You just have to draw them like 15 million times, and then you get it right. And then it's just like breathing. But no, I actually try to not actually get them on model too much. Like I've got a drawing of Homer here. It's not really on model. It's just like drawing his head. I just love drawing his head so much.
Yeah, I like drawing them like differently, like I like exaggerating like their features, shit like the show wouldn't do.
Do you know what?
Make them more cartoony.
I could literally draw you as a Simpsons character right now in like 2 seconds. Shall I have a go?
Okay. Do you want me to like sit a certain way or
just do 3/4 head or something? Do you know what I mean? Okay, cool. Let's see that a little bit. So you got like a bit of a Homer noggin. It's probably not gonna look that good, but hold on. Do you
want me to?
No, it's cool. You're
full screen or something, or
no. You're fine like that.
My camera's in a weird spot, so it's hard to.
Okay.
Like...
I'm not saying anything because I'm drawing, but you're fine. You're in completely the fine place. Can I see your ear that isn't behind your microphone? Cool. Let's see. I should have done the head a bit different, but whatever. Black line there. No, stay where you were. It was fine. Stay in one place. Stay still. God damn it. Right. What choice shall I go for the head? Because you've got like a little bit. Yeah, you're. Okay, this is working out actually pretty good. Okay,
this imagine what this is gonna look like.
I am actually liking this. This could have really fucked up, but no, it's actually going pretty good. And then some stuff here. Cool. Right, got it. Hey, girl.
What?
You okay with that? You happy with that at all?
That's pretty.
I think it looks like a little bit like.
I don't know if it's me though. It's
no. What a diss! Fine, I did it without pencils.
It's like me with Homer, like combined.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I like it. Oh my god, sensitive artist.
No, I'm not. It's just for entertainment, bro. I'm not really bothered.
I'll show you how I This is how I draw myself. Well, this is me as like a toy.
I didn't even use pencils for that. And he comes in with the diss. Oh, that's cool. Did you make that?
No, I sent out for it. Well, my sister got it made for me.
How much does that cost to have made?
Oh.
It was a
Like,
gift. Yeah, that's
right.
how much.
You don't like it's a gift. You don't go, well, how much was that?
No, I'm a dickhead. I'd guess a price. If my sister got that, I'm like, what was this, like 200? And then you just see the reaction of the face. Very nice. It's very well made.
But like how I draw myself kind of, I guess, maybe like a Simpsons style.
Yeah.
I think everything comes down to like a Simpsons style a little bit with me. It's hard to like escape it.
Right, I'm doing a second version of you, motherfucker. You better be happy with this one.
Yeah, right there.
That's cool. Oh, that's how you draw you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the opposite of you and say, looks just like you.
I feel like it was maybe just the vibe.
Yeah. Well, that's, to me, those are the best. You're never really trying to actually like make it look like them. You're trying to get like what they feel like. And you do that. Your thing around your mouth is what Homer's would be in real life.
That is true. I mean, I guess, yeah, guess I am Homer, like the beard, the bald head.
Homer-esque.
Man.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I put a lot of effort into trying to do that voice in fucking high school. All right, I'm not doing another one after this. You look a bit retarded because of the way I've just drawn the eyes, but whatever.
Oh, well, I think I like the first one better then.
It was a little bit simpler. Okay, here you go. 3, 2, 1. Can't see it anymore. There you go.
Okay. Oh man, I think that one's is actually more accurate. You're
There
right.
you go. All it took was actually
Yeah.
using pencils. There you go. He's lying, everyone. He I trained him to lie
Never,
about.
like pictured myself like a Simpsons character like that before.
I don't know if I've ever drawn me as one, but I'm not going to do it right now. What else did you get? What'd you get from Tampa then?
Okay, so here we go. This is, well, I got ice. I don't know if you
You're the $100 one. You got
Yeah.
all of these? Bloody hell! Did you even get a? Did you even get a? Did he even do a discount for like buying it in a bundle or something?
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I wanted Ethan's, and then I was like, Shane's is kind of expensive. And I was like, I
Ethan's
wouldn't
looked
want to
really
read
good in-
Ethan's, though, like,
Ethan's looked really good in print.
yeah. I was like, I don't want to read Ethan's copy. And then I was like, I wouldn't want to read Shane. So I was like, I'll just get the 3 so I could read this one. It's the,
good thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like,
Wait,
discount.
go big. That guy looks cool. The spider guys looked kind of like dumb, but that guy looks cool. What is? Yeah, like a.
Sometimes it,
Fill the frame with the thing and then pull back slowly. So it's like, and then you can pull back a little bit slowly, and it might do it. Nah. Oh, there we go. It did work. Yeah, look at that. It's like alien eyes.
yeah.
He looks cool. I like that art.
Unfortunately, in my review, did you buy the book?
I have the first one. I haven't read it.
Oh, okay.
I flicked through it, and it was just people talking, so I was like, I'm not going to bother.
A different artist draws
Each issue?
the interior. No, like, this is Kanan White, I guess.
Oh, is it?
This.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah, so, a different guy's drawing the inside, and his version of this guy sucks.
Do you want to show it?
Yeah, I said it in my review. I actually said it looks like a bad, well, not a bad. I said it looks like a funny Futurama, like Alien.
Oh, that's funny. Speaking of Kanan White, I got this at Tampa because I was flicking through the graphic novels thing, and this is illustrated by Kanan White. So this is Kanan White Internals on Uber written by Kieran Gillen.
I've never heard of that before.
I feel like I'm sure this was published a what, like 2008-ish. Let's see what year it was actually put in. Because I knew Kieran back when I did UK indie comics. Because
I think I know who it looks like now. Here, I'll see if I can.
It's not that bad. Oh yeah, who do you think it looks like? One of the mutants?
No, remember those like snoo women?
Oh really?
Yeah.
I would have gladly been
Isom.
I would have gladly been snoo by them. I'm not so much by that guy, but
I don't know. That ain't the dude from the front. He's kind of lame to me.
me want prison snoo.
I don't know if like that's gonna be like your bad guy, and like I don't know. A lot of the pictures he kind of just has this like pig nose, and he's not very like menacing. I just thought he was kind of lame, especially after seeing the front. But covers are always like
Are those things on the Ethan cover actually called spider monkeys? Because they look like a fusion between spiders and monkeys.
No, they sort of give them a name or what they could be, but I wouldn't. That would spoil it.
Arachnid simians, arachnimians. I think he could, instead of calling it a spider monkey, he could have called them arachnimians or something.
He drew them pretty good in the book, the Cliff Richards.
Yeah.
The book was way different than what I thought it was going to be.
Do you mean overall, or do you mean the second one?
The second one was
like it better than you thought it would be?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. My review was very positive.
That's brilliant. Excellent. Because you wanted the second one to be good instead of it like start and then deflate. Like if it's getting better, that's awesome.
It's just not better, but it was like, oh wow, you have a lot of ideas for this and you've really thought about it a lot. No way.
This came yesterday. I got the shirt.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Well, I got the shirt in this. It's not the whole story. It's like the first issue. I think they're doing another. But that, look at ching, ching, ching.
Yeah, that looks
ching,
cool.
Ching, ching, ching. Yeah, I got the T-shirt as well.
What is that called? It's like, is that hollow foil too, or like what is it?
I think it is just. I think it is just hollow foil.
Oh, okay.
Potentially the one where they print over the top of the foil so that like only some exposed areas are foiled, rather than the foil being like a layer you smooth over the top.
This Graham had this at his table. I don't know if you went to his table, but
I did, but I didn't see. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So.
Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame you had to roll it up so much.
Yeah, that was the only.
You got to reverse. You got to reverse roll it now. If you instead of laying it out flat, just roll it the other way. I did that with the fiendish print I got.
Really?
Still a little bit.
I think that would work.
No, it works. So if you have it rolled that way, if you just roll it the reverse way a little bit, it's like if I do it now, this is me rolling it in the reverse direction from before, and I'm gonna go it relatively tight, like this. Then it kind of is a first pass on making it flat again. You see, like now it's bending kind of the other way. So if you get it right, you can get a middle ground.
Yeah, I was gonna try to like sandwich it between a few books. I mean, I was gonna frame it anyway, so
yeah,
like mat it and stuff. I like frame everything myself in my house.
Oh, what do you mean? You build the frame?
Yeah, the whole thing, and then I mat it to the boards myself.
Damn,
with like
that's good. That's a skill, right? That's a craft.
I bought an original Greg Capullo Batman page, and I don't know if you are familiar with him at all.
I've heard of all these names, but I just can't put them to art because I'm an idiot.
Oh, popular.
I know. Yeah,
is what I'll say at least. So that was like $1,000 for that.
Wow.
And I took it to a framing store, and I took a lot of things there. Actually, I took
Did he fuck it up?
Yes.
No. How did he damage it?
And I took a bunch of things too, and like some of the shit I was like, whatever. I took I got this Ren and Stimpy piece by Bob Camp.
Wow.
was like $100. So he's at conventions all the time. It's not like he knocks those things out so quick. But like
Sure.
the Batman thing was like that was an original page from one of the comics. So it was like
Yeah.
not buying that again. And they got somehow it looked like Gatorade or something pink spilled directly in the middle, and it just created this big like splash. And like they called me. I cannot even believe how odd this happened because I bought it from the Inker's website, Jonathan Glapian,
Mm-hmm.
and I had bought it, and then like a few weeks later he came to like a con at like my town. So
Did you show him?
no, I didn't know. I was talking to him and I was like, "Oh, I'm the guy that just bought that like 2 weeks ago." And he's like, "Oh, that's cool." I'm like, "Yeah, it's being framed right now." While I was talking to him, they were calling me to say, but like I had it like go right to voicemail. They were calling to say there's been a problem.
You don't want to hear that.
And so when I listened to the voicemail, like they were already closed. So all I had heard was there's been a problem with one of your pieces. I took them like 7 pieces to have framed.
They didn't even tell you the details. That you'd be so on edge.
Exactly. That's
Fucking
why I was like, I had actual nightmares, and like that it was the Batman one, and I kept telling people I was like, as long as it's not that one, that
And
I
it
can
was.
live with.
And
Yeah.
it
And I like, man, it was like, I
you
don't
got to
know.
have got some money from them for destroying like a fucking $1,000.
Yes, I did
Yeah?
get money. Yes,
Okay. Well, that's all right then.
it is. It actually all worked out pretty good overall for me because I kind of like swindled them a little.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You got the full money for the piece back, and then you keep the piece or something, or
Yes, and that's not part of the deal, but I just did it. And then they were like, well, they're like, we're not going to stop you from leaving. I was like, okay, see you. Bye. They're like, because, I got the money and they're like, well, we want that. And I was like, what? This is like emotional damage, man.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I have that.
Emotional damage.
Was that too loud? Did it rape your ears? Sorry.
No, I have speakers on. It was
Oh.
a little quiet, so it's fine.
Oh, could have turned it up. That sucks. I've never had that happen yet. But I also haven't taken things to be framed. All my stuff's just in IKEA frames. But yeah, I've only just started buying nice original art pieces. And I don't know. Do you know who Harry Partridge is?
I know. Never heard of him.
No, he's a YouTube animator, but he was inspirational for me when I was in like in college, beginning of college. And occasionally he sells originals. It's, to be honest, showing you, if you don't know him, you're not even going to recognize him. But I keep buying stuff of his whenever he puts them up. He did this kind of like really cool video. He's just a YouTuber, and he did like a parody of old PlayStation 2 games like Resident Evil, and he did this one called Ghostbleed, and it's like there's ghosts, but they're flesh ghosts, so you can shoot them. And I'm coloring this on my channel. He sends notes every time. Every time I buy a new piece, he's like more and more astounded that I bought more stuff. Like this is the previous one I bought. Like, so this is the note for the first one, which is like, thanks for buying a drawing and supporting whatever it is I do. Your chum Harry. Then thanks for buying even more horrendously overpriced art. You're funding my crippling luxury yacht addiction. And then next it's like, thanks for buying even more art. Hope you don't have to remortgage anytime soon due to the expense. Thanks for supporting what I do.
That's
and so
cool.
now I will continue to buy Harry Partridge art. The other one I have is up here in a frame. It's a fusion of
that one's cool.
Yeah, it's a fusion of 2 of his characters. It's like Dr. Bees, and then one of the princess from Starbarians called Breastilda. So this is B Stilda, and I colored this on my channel too. So all the originals that I get, I'm coloring them on my channel, and I have a Rainy piece that I'm gonna color too. That's it.
What do you do with it after that? You just color it?
Just throw it in the bin.
Oh, okay.
No, color it. I'm thinking about when I color stuff, having the original and the color next to each other in a frame, like a jewel together frame thing.
I thought about that for some stuff, like the original page or something next to like a page from the comic. But I was like, it takes up a lot of room.
Yeah. Like I could do that to a couple of pieces, and if it's like me coloring it, so it's like this color artwork doesn't exist anywhere. It's like my colors on top of, yeah, and then next to the original. But so, do you have much original art or not?
Yeah, sort of an okay amount. Do you like Scotty Young?
Show me if you can.
Yeah, some stuff I won't be able to show because it's like
That's okay.
too hard to get off. But this one's right here.
Where is that piece? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That's great.
Yeah,
That's fucking awesome.
yeah, he's cool. I like him. He does like all
Wow.
the Baby Marvel stuff. If you've ever seen those like covers.
I'm not sure I have, but I love that, you know, outside, if someone's just drawing something outside of official art, you can just go full gore with like Daffy Duck getting his head shot off.
And he also made the comic I Hate Fairyland.
Haven't heard of it, but I can look, keep an eye out for
It's
it.
cool. It's bloody.
Is that like a gory like version of cartoony stuff then?
Yes.
Cool.
It's like right up my lane. It's cool. She like goes to like, you know, gets sucked into like a fairy world or whatever, Fantasyland when she's a kid.
It's a guide.
Right. And they're like, all right, you just got to solve this puzzle and do this to get out. And then it's 30 years later. So she's still like in the 8-year-old's body. She's
Oh,
never aged. And
oh,
she's still stuck in fairyland and she's like really jaded and is just like, I fucking hate this place.
smoking
wanna
a cigar
leave.
or something.
Yeah. I thought it was a pretty good series. I mean, so far everything else by him hasn't been that great, but that one was pretty cool. Do you know who Jason is? The
Jason who?
Norwegian cartoonist?
Just the name Jason? Does he have more names?
No, just Jason.
I don't think I do
Pretty much
then.
what he goes by. I'll show you. He made a book called I Killed Adolf Hitler. Ever heard of that one?
Okay.
Have you
No,
ever heard of it?
I'm
Oh,
very
man.
badly educated when it comes to all this stuff.
I read like I do like superhero shit, but I also really like to read a lot of the independent stuff, like prior to Comicsgate. That was just like all that shit in the back corner. And I'd be like, oh, what is all this shit?
I was way more indie stuff, but it wasn't really indie stuff, right? Like Vertigo, I guess. Today I was looking up like, hey, there's probably a bunch of cool Vertigo series that I've never read, because I found this in the graphic novel section. Like, it's called Northlanders, and it feels like medieval era but Western. Like, in my head, I'm like, is this?
Whoa, hold on, go. Well, you won't be able to find that page you're just at.
Oh, did you? No, I could. Why? What did you like? Was it like an
Looked like a
environment
deer.
shot? Oh, there was a deer. No, we can find it. It's not many.
No, whenever I see a deer, I'm always like, yes, I have to steal whatever that was.
Because of like how they design it, or
They're hard to like draw in different poses because Deer Man could kind of like, you know, pose more human-like at times or deer-like. So I'm always like on the
struggles to draw deer, decides to make a book about a deer. Congratulations.
Oh.
Enjoy that. But yeah, you know, this seemed cool. And the funny thing is, I was with Rainey at the end of the con. And I'm like, hey, there's a graphic novel section over here. And she bought like 5 of these. She bought all of them, but I had this one, and it's probably the one that she doesn't have. And I tried looking up this series to buy it, and it was expensive to find. I managed to find a full set of it, so
See, I'm
But
actually
yeah,
gonna
it
write it down. What was it called?
Northlanders. I got
Okay.
volume 4, but yeah, Vertigo stuff. Like I love Transmetropolitan, written by Brian Wood, illustrated by Leonardo Fernandez. I was just kind of like imagining it might be the Western version of like a Vinland Saga style
Oh,
thing.
there it is, right there.
There you go.
Whatever that creature is. Okay. Yeah,
It looks like a deer.
Yeah. Well, it looks a little weird at the top panel.
Really? What's weird about that then?
I don't know, it looks like a goat a little bit.
Okay. Man, highly critical of your
I've been studying them, so
you're a deer aficionado.
I have like 3 or 4 books just about like how to draw a deer. And I like subscribe to some YouTube channels that like are live feed of deer.
Well,
They're
that's
like they
and
like
you still can't draw them properly.
well, because I'm trying to like mutate them a little bit at times too. To like, you know, make poses that they wouldn't actually do. So that's where it gets tough because I'm like, I've learned how their bodies work. So now when I try to like make them do something else, I'm like, I have the knowledge now. I'm like, oh, their muscles wouldn't bend that way.
Yeah. Is the deer man character like a cryptid skinwalkery type thing?
I don't know.
Like you don't, it's your own character. What do you mean you don't know?
It's so many different things at this point. This is what I asked like any writer is like, dude, I have like 5 different ideas for this fucking thing. How do I stick with one?
Did you get
sometimes it's yes, you signed it for me.
Oh, cool. Did I draw in it? You're the only one I drew in, by the way.
Oh, cool.
I only signed one other person's one, and it was Vaughn's, and I didn't draw anything in it. Denied. But yeah.
So I still have to show the stuff that I bought from the con. Okay, so I got Shane's card set.
Oh, cool. I've got, yeah.
I mean, I have almost all of them, but I was like, I don't know, whatever. I'll just buy these. Some of the shit.
Have a whole other set, please. How much was the whole set then?
$12.
That's kind of very reasonably priced, I guess.
I thought so. But the other thing is, it's also just like, man, if I try to like buy this later, like shipping then makes it like a different purchase.
Yep.
So I'm like, well, whatever, fuck it. That's why I'm like, I should have bought way more stuff.
Same.
Like,
I agree.
So Wart the Wizard.
Oh, nice.
My girlfriend likes Mandy, and she likes her stuff, so I was just kind of like, yeah, it's fine.
That was like a Mandy's first book, right?
Yeah, I drew some fan art of it. It was kind of cool.
Nice.
I brought Nora Saga with me so I could have Kelsey sign it.
Oh, I should have brought mine. I didn't think ahead enough, taking of like what to bring, and I didn't really get people to sign stuff. I just didn't want like bothering people, but maybe that's.
Oh, I've got no problem with that.
Did you get it?
No, I didn't get that.
Camel had these. You could have got. This is the narwhal cover.
Yeah, I know.
Could have got one of them.
The other problem was that we went to Universal and Disney.
Yeah.
And like I'm not from Florida, so we had to fly back. And like we had so much stuff already we'd bought. Like it was really crazy how much shit we bought. And I was like, wait, so this has to come back with us, all of this?
Yeah. When I went to Simpsons Land in LA, I just bought everything. I bought the itchy and scratchy hat where it was like Itchy's head, and it's small, so it doesn't even fit my head because I've got a huge fucking head. So it was that, like the giant donut drinks bottle thing. Did you see those?
Yeah, I didn't buy that. Because yeah, getting on an airplane with some of that sucks. No way. That's when she sketched, right?
She was she was doing some.
Man, that's cool.
This is the fun. Patrick's lost the pink paint that he used on his thing, and Rini used the pink paint to do the eyes, but it's like they came out red because of on the black, and it's awesome. But apparently that paint's missing, so I might have been the cause for Patrick losing his paint. But I love this.
I didn't know she was doing that. I would have bought a hat then.
Yep.
And
I mean, it wasn't well signed that she was doing them. Plus, it would they take her for a time, you know what I mean? And she was constantly doing stuff.
Right. I mean, if she said no, that's fine. I obviously
she
would
wouldn't
pay
have-
for whatever
She wouldn't have
would
said no.
cost.
She wouldn't have said no. They were there, but it wasn't like she should have had a sign saying like customized or original.
It's so weird because when I went up to her stand, I was like, okay, I'm ready to buy stuff from you. Like, and I was like, I have this, like, you know, I'm like, what don't I have now? So it was just this book here is the other thing.
Yeah.
And then the art book, I have it on her second campaign.
Yeah, I've two. I bought the big pack. I bought the big top tier on the first day and the last day of the campaign. So I have two of those.
Oh man, I don't think I was at the top tier for that one. I brought the
I'm too much of a simp.
Poster, the Anna poster.
Was it just the poster on its own? It was selling those for.
I just brought because Kelsey drew it and Cecil's in it.
Cool. I know, I recognize the Fanta still hanging out. She says, I went to the UK with a backpack and a duffel bag. I came back with the backpack, duffel bag, and 2 suitcases. What did you buy from the UK, Fanta? Did you steal some like pieces of castles or something?
Man, that was probably expensive. Man, like those.
Yeah, I'm imagining each suitcase is probably $75 to $100 to ship back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like for us, if we went overweight, it went like up like $100.
Yeah. There you go.
30 to 40 or whatever.
So when the case I took, I took the biggest case that I could, but I only half filled it because I knew I'd want to bring stuff back. So then I filled it with all the stuff I bought, and I actually had space in my duffel bag. And then I put it on the thing and like, you're overweight. And I'm like, thanks for insulting me, but what about the case? And they were like, a couple of pounds. And I'm like, I'm prepared for this. Unzipped it right there, knew exactly which books to take out, zipped it back up. I'm like, how about now? And she's like, perfect. Put them in the bag. But yeah, just be prepared. Just leave it. Go take a case that has space in it. A case with space. Yeah, these are mine.
There's a woman, so that wasn't an option.
Did you get all the extras too? Yeah, Camel had a few.
You gave me that.
No, you had to buy them.
Oh,
you could have got I think the bookmark was free, but yeah, you could get all that stuff. I love that she did a holographic. I want more people to do holographic. I love holographic. Fanta says everything. I don't know what that means, Fanta. What is everything?
You asked her what she bought in the UK.
That's what I mean. Everything. I bought one entire suitcase of fish and chips and took it home.
Yeah, so that's the thing that you signed, and then she signed it.
Yeah, I'm so proud of those colors.
You know, everyone like did a really good job of signing why didn't you buy a CG Vacation and just have people sign it?
I did, but then didn't really get around to asking people to. I wanted people to draw in it. Like, let's look at these. Look at this. 2 CG Vacations, nothing in either of them. Because every time I wanted to get something, the person was busy, and I hate hovering. Some people can hover, and it doesn't seem to faze them. If I'm standing around not talking to anyone for like more than a couple minutes, I feel like a fucking loser, and I'm like, I need to at least do 1 lap of the whole con, then come back. She was in the UK for 2.5 months. Where did you go, Fanta? What places did you check out? Mostly brought stuff for my kids. She brought a bunch of like Union Jack flags. That's one thing I really wanted to get is the USA flag. Didn't get one. Couldn't go anywhere that had one. Didn't have a car. But yeah. What else you get? Yeah. How many Johnny Phantasm books are there like that? Like how many issues are there?
I don't understand. I know that this had Dale, and then I bought the thing that has like complete or something on the last campaign, and it's like 2 volumes and it's everything. So I just went with that.
I got this. So I got the last one of this, the last of the Seekers that was at the con, and
Yeah,
I
I don't think
loved.
I saw that there. It was probably gone already.
I don't think. No. You were like there day 2, I think, and that was on the last day that I bought this. But I love that this is small, and I always love rounded corners. It's making me want to put rounded corners on my book, but like I love this little thing. This is perfectly sized. Moromi's in the
Boy,
house.
that's a comic?
Yeah, look, it's a little preview thing.
Oh, wow.
Just love how tiny this is. The colors really pop on this.
Oh, hey,
This-
Moromi.
This makes me want to do something this size, but yeah. And you know, the figure, you'd think it was hard, but it's actually like kind of bendy. So there's that. I'm done.
That was it? That's all the stuff you got?
No, I bought all the magic cups off the Zades. I got a buttload of Zades, but I got the book. Yeah, I got the. I don't know if I want me to show you. I kind of didn't get much. Like I wish I'd got more, but I didn't really get much. I got. No, I'll tell you what I did get.
Oh, I know, because I was there. I was standing there when you bought it.
The retardedly big Lucent posters, and I thought I only got one of them, but this is like both covers. Do you know what I mean? Both the soft cover covers, and like these are retardedly huge. I've got to put these up.
Yeah, that thing's huge.
And no, it really is fucking huge. And I think he's gonna sell. He is gonna sell these. I thought he'd do like one of a. He just print these and then like wouldn't sell them. But you know, I think he says he's gonna try and do it. And I also got the holographic Camel Moon piece, which is great. Love holographic. More people got to do more holographic stuff. I don't know how. You need a really custom frame for this. I'd love this in a custom frame, but
I'm
Moromi
not
says
sure where I'd put that.
Moromi says I remember when Whitney and Patrick were rounding the corners of those books. I didn't think they did them by hand. Wow. Yeah, you can get a little press thing, I think, but like a cutter to round corners of stuff.
Some of those are proofs he's not printing again. I don't know if that's Michael's thing or
Probably. Oh, okay. You could. I suppose you could copy paste that to mean both. Maybe this or the poster, but yeah. No, he said he. Well, I asked him if he's actually going to sell them. He says he's going to try, but they've got to be expensive. You got to sell them for a lot. Big ass posters.
all right, this is I never read Mandy's Jack the Ripper thing, so yeah, I was really trying to get anything that someone had that was like Tampa exclusive cover or something.
Was that a Tampa exclusive cover then?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I thought I'd seen it before.
Yeah, it's a Tampa Con on the bottom. So I don't know if this is the rest of it is like a normal one she's already done, but I just asked her what's the exclusive stuff for that con and just bought it.
Shane had a really nice exclusive cover to the Starlight Cats.
Yeah, I've got both of those.
Wait, was that an exclusive Rex cover?
Yeah.
Didn't know. Would have got it. I didn't realize. I wasn't inquisitive enough. I think I was really just overwhelmed by how much I had to socialize after being like a shut-in since the COVID lockdowns. It was very overwhelming to make so many first impressions in such a dense period of time after not even talking to people for years, apart from going to the gym and visiting family. But
yeah, you guys seem like you were all very busy, you know, because you guys were kind of like doing stuff at the con, and then afterwards, like me and my girlfriend just had to like, no plans. This is like,
no, did you come to the
go sleep or let's go do this?
Did you go to the cigar thing?
Yeah, I went there.
That's cool. Yeah. Like if you hadn't gone to that and you could have, that would have been a swing and a miss. But yes, did you have fun at that?
Yeah, it was awesome. I showed up a little too late, I think, because
okay,
midnight already. So I think a lot of people had already left.
Yeah, I probably didn't see them. Me, Bancroft, and ORCV went to the casino that night. I was there for only a couple of minutes. Everyone was having conversations, and I was like, I don't know if I don't want to cut into people's conversations. And then Bancroft's like, "Do you want to go to the casino?" I'm like, "Yes, please. Yes. I'm gonna watch you gamble." So that was fun.
Oh wait, no, yeah, I saw you in the hotel. We were leaving
Oh
to
wow.
go there, and then you guys got there before us.
Oh yeah.
Like we didn't
Oh,
know there was like a back way to walk.
that was when Vaughn was doing his random stream. Now I remember. Yeah, and you guys walked, and we jumped in a taxi because.
Oh, you guys took a taxi. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
you maybe walked the back of the river or whatever.
Riverwalk thing. No,
Yeah.
I think we jumped in an
Oh,
Uber.
okay. Well, then that makes sense because I was like, man, they got here really fast.
Yeah, because what it is like Allie had an operation recently or something. She had like a bad knee, so it's like you're gonna make her walk. You got to read those out when you bring them up.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
It's
show
something you can do. It's something you can do. It's fun. It fills the air. You just bring it up and you go, Phantasma says, I backed Jack the Ripper 1 and 2 and the art book. I absolutely love Peter Gilmore. And then you go like, I haven't really seen much of Peter Gilmore's stuff before, but damn, you know what I mean? Sorry.
No, that's almost exactly what I was going to say too. I've never really seen much of his stuff before. You took the words right out of my mouth.
The de facto, the go-to phrasing of how to react to comments.
These are kind of hard to see in the bag. So this one's really shiny, extra shiny.
Yeah.
I don't know why this one's so much shinier.
It just looks so Pixar. The head is very well.
Yeah, I don't know who did these covers, so I can't really.
Would it not say somewhere?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Within the within the book, not in the world in general. I meant
Oh, hi, Angela.
Angela Curry in the house saying, "Hey guys."
Okay. Angela Curry, hey guys. Like that.
You missed the whole Simpsons bit.
I don't know. I don't see it in here anywhere.
Okay.
Who knows?
Any of you guys in the chat know who drew that exclusive cover because it looks beautiful? For the people that weren't here earlier, we were showing off my Simpsons comic collection in a big box, and also these Simpsons storyboards that I have. And I even did a reading of some of them, but yeah, that was earlier. And these came off a director's desk. I didn't get these at a con or anything. These are like straight from the source, from a friend that worked there. So.
Oh, were you showing it? One of them?
I just flicked for it. Oh, you want to see it again? Oh yeah, I can just do a super quick flick through, I suppose, and people could get a
just like watching the show.
Hey boy, where's that stupid retarded Fernie or his Millhouse?
Dude, look, you already like scared her away. She's like already going to bed.
It's very late in America time.
Yeah, it is.
It's like 9 a.m. here is probably like crazy o'clock. Angela, it's me. You should stay here. She says, who is this Jake guy? A man of mystery. Well, if you stuck around, Angela, you'd probably find out who I am. So.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember the guy's name that did this, but if I heard it, I would know it. He did something for Ethan too, one of the cards.
Can you make out the signature? Did they sign the thing?
SK?
Stupid cracker. No. It's just kidding.
I don't know. SR? No, maybe it's an R. It's kind of hard to see if it's a K or an R. Well, does either of those work for you?
No. I mean, you're there mentioning names, and I can't even associate them with the artwork, so I'm definitely not going to know an artist from just the initials.
Yeah, I just remember like hearing Shane say it once or twice, and I didn't have this cover of Cash Grab.
Does that actually have the embossing on the boobs, or is it just the embossing on the logo? The gold on the logo looks fucking awesome.
I don't know. Didn't open it yet.
Rips it open. Yeah, I thought that one was supposed to have like embossed cover. And I was bummed that it... Go on.
Cash Grab was the first thing I ever backed.
Same.
Really?
Yeah. So Cash Grab, when I first found CG, I saw this Cash Grab, and I didn't know about it. All I saw was the book and read the thing, and I'm like, man, this is where the energy's at. Like that was one of the first where I was like, you can do whatever here. Do you know what I mean? Like this is crazy. Like this is where I want to be. If people are making stuff like this is where I want to be. Then, you know, later you learn that like it was one of the more out there books of all of them, and I'm like, okay. But and I'm making a stupid comedy thing too, so
Yeah, I think I started watching like Ethan, and then like I saw C, so I was like, oh, this guy's funny. And then they brought it up that it was the last data back. And I didn't know anything because that was his joke. I don't know if you remember this.
What, that it's not a book.
No, he always had on the crowdfunding that today's the last data back cash grab.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it literally worked on me because I was like, oh wow, I guess I should get this.
I remember that now. I completely forgot about that. Oh, Fanta says goodnight. Oh no, she's saying goodnight to Angela.
Oh, she was leaving.
Good night, Angela.
Okay. See ya.
Should stick around.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you
I
for
don't even
coming.
think they knew I had YouTube channels before this night, so I appreciate it.
I'll just give myself full credit for all these people coming in. All these 3
I will
people.
give you that credit as well.
Angela, sub to Dearman's channel before you leave, for fuck's sake. All of you do it. Sub to his channel.
Oh, if it was what do you want to know? The cash grabs embossed, and then what, the boobs?
I thought there was when I saw embossed on the campaign, I was like, they must be embossing the boobs for a joke, but no.
I keep filling them, and they're not. It's not changing.
If I could, I would do booby covers for my books, and then I would put embossing on the boobs, because there's a manga which is just about a girl that has massive tits, like a woman with massive tits, and they emboss her boobs on every cover, and it's great.
I feel like that's something you could have done. I mean, it can't be that hard.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I want to do holographic stuff and little stupid.
A compliment now too. I'll definitely read this one out loud. Fanta, LOL. Both you guys are awesome.
There you go. Thanks, Fanta.
Man, this is already going right to my head. I love it. I see why you do this all the time.
You're like, I'm gonna stream more.
And my
chat doesn't compliment me that much. Oh yeah.
Because I had basically had everything Graham made, so I never heard of this thing, comic book creator, but I don't know. He was featured and he signed it.
You've never heard of Graham Nolan? Is that what you're saying?
No, this comic book creator.
Oh, okay. Show some of the internals.
Oh, okay.
Show us deep inside the book.
It's really kind of actually lackluster. It's just like a lot of words. It's
that's
like
fine.
They just interviewed them and stuff.
That's cool.
And then they just had some like I guess this was some famous art thing somebody made for for Marvel, and then they kind of went through the history of that.
I miss long form print media magazine stuff. I used to read Wired magazine for a little bit, and I was like, hey, this is cool. Long form articles that go over a few pages in a magazine that actually delves into something and isn't just some surface badly made point going on. But yeah,
right, there is actually something kind of cool relating to Graham here. In his section, we get some old pictures of him.
Going docs all Graham. Hey, that's what he used to look like.
Apparently, unless like he stole these photos. But how did you do that? Or made me do that thing?
Oh, really close in, and then like, yeah. It's like the camera, you make the camera freak out so it has to reset, and then you can like pull it back slowly to give it something to do. It doesn't always work. Like it still hasn't worked. People usually give up at this point. There you go, it happened. You did it. You hit the spot.
Man, that is I wouldn't even recognize them.
No, definitely.
I think there's another one somewhere with him where his hair, but
With his hair.
yeah, these are just kind of like his family and stuff. So I don't know if he wants me to.
Hey, there he is. That handsome motherfucker. Sorry, mother trucker. Shouldn't swear as much. I got told off for swearing by my nan the other day.
Why? Who cares? I love swearing.
I know, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess are you like swearing at her or something, or
No. I have a habit of saying fucking, like saying fucking instead of Instead of umming and ahhing, I just say fucking. And she was like, "Stop swearing." Sorry, Nan. Didn't mean to. I just feel so relaxed and comfortable. If your dad hears you say that.
And there's one last thing to open. That's it. That was a book I got.
Is it a mystery? Don't show your address. Careful. Careful of showing the label.
Yeah, I know. I normally mark everything out, but I didn't just now. Yeah, it's probably okay.
No, I mean, I fucked up. I'm only saying because I've fucked up before. You have to learn to not do it. You know what I mean? Like, there was one stream I did a long time ago, and it was on a different channel. No one was really watching, but like, I had kind of an erotic phone background, and it was a dive cam one, and I had my phone. I brought my phone up in the middle of it and unlocked it, and then showed the wallpaper. And I'm like, I gotta delete the stream, guys. Bye. Ended the stream.
Wait, and the wallpaper was what?
The sexy wallpaper that was a bit too sexy for YouTube. So ending the stream now. Bye. I got nothing else to show. Go on. What's in the box? What's in your box?
Normally, I'm guessing you haven't seen any of my videos. I stopped doing videos for a while. I was like really into it like 2 years ago or a year or so. I was really like trying to review people's stuff. And then I was like, I slowly like upgraded things here and there. Like I bought a different mic and then I bought a better camera. And then my computer was like, yeah, this ain't working.
No, what? Too many USB devices or what? Like why?
No, once I bought a 4K webcam, and once I did that and I tried to record the videos and reviews, I could no longer like edit them or do anything.
Oh, there's the video.
Yeah.
You could have still used the 4K camera and not recorded it at 4K.
I tried and it was still like too much for the computer or something. I don't understand. I kept like bringing it down and down and down all the way till it was like 2 pixels, and it was like,
is it the Brio?
I just broke its spirit. What?
Is it the Logitech Brio 4K thing?
No, it's called an OBS-bot.
Okay. I suppose you could run the webcam through OBS, and then you could record it in OBS at whatever resolution you want, and it might handle it.
Still wasn't doing it. It's
damn, the
computer's just not fast enough. So it was actually Brandon that told me. So then I just canceled everything. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not going to be a YouTuber." And
no,
I, like, disappeared, and then because there's like a pretty long space of not doing videos, and then it was Brandon that was like, "Oh, if you just use StreamYards, you could like record in studio." And I was like, "What? Are you fucking serious?" So like that was like one of the first things I did when I came back here. So I was like, "Oh man, yeah, I had no idea."
Very
so now it can kind of like all be on the
all in
internet or whatever, and not slow down the computer. Oh, but what I was saying, I remember now.
Good
is,
thinking.
The other things I typically open packages. I'm breaking one of my rules right now. I open all my packages with a Lord of the Rings sword.
So, why are you not doing that now? This is the stream. You just not have it around.
All right, fuck it. Oh no, it's always around.
Grabs the sword, cuts the book in half. This is how I usually open them. Slices the whole thing. Shing. Like, I can't read it now. Fanta says you made the best Cyberthrog 3 trailer hands down. There you go, another compliment from Fanta.
Cool. Yeah, let's highlight all these compliments.
How's your ego doing
Fanta.
now?
Oh, flying high. I'll reread it. Fanta, you made the best Cyberfrog 3 trailer, hands down. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
You're like, I am gonna read it. This is for
Um,
me. I am gonna read it.
Yeah, that was really fun. Like, I was like, oh, because Ethan had this like trailer that was like classical music. I was like, man, I feel like everyone's falling asleep.
Did you Wounda? No, what a diss. Did you put like heavy metal or electric guitar or something? Then I don't.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I just need something more like upbeat. It wasn't bad or anything. I just feel like I've liked all the other songs he chose for his things, but
The funny thing is with Ethan choosing those kind of like old classic anthems to put juxtaposed with End of the World, he's probably never seen the Fallout series. He's probably never seen Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. And that's exactly what they do on those. It's End of the World juxtaposed with that music. So like, it's funny that he tapped into the same idea, and he's probably he probably has no idea of that exists. So when he plays his Wreck Planet trailer, I think it's almost like maybe one of the same songs they would have used in Fallout.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same one, but it really sounds like one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I thought that was funny.
War never changes. Is that one of the songs? Maybe, I'm not sure.
War never changes. No, that's the quote. War never changes.
Okay.
But the funny thing is, war always changes.
Choosing Chevelle's Red was. Oh, thanks. Yeah, so I started thinking. I was like, oh, what would be cool? And I was like, I remember that song, The Red, and I was like, oh, it's all about red extermination. Yeah.
I get you.
But as I finished it, like the day that I was like finishing it up, he uploaded a trailer from like I think Texas Mofo to his channel.
Oh.
And I was like, wait, someone made a trailer right before me.
Could have been.
And then I like uploaded mine like a few hours later. But it was cool because he still liked it and was like, hey, send this to me.
Nice.
I got it.
There you go.
So this is
whose sword be that then from the old Lord of Terring?
How do you not know this and you're from England, man? This should be like in your schooling.
It's like saying, well, how do you know not every Monty Python skit if you're from England? It's like,
well, there's a lot of Monty Python skits. There's only 3 Lord of the Rings movies.
it's only like a couple of Lord of the Rings swords.
The first trailer is Bach Passion. Okay, of St. Matthew. Yeah, the classical one. I mean, it was nice. Thought it was really slow though for what he was doing. Oh, that's cool. I didn't see that there either.
I bought the magic cup, and they had one that was broken, so they gave me the broken one for free. So I can actually use it to drink from, and it's all I've been drinking from for the last couple of days. So
I actually I used the sword to open Ethan's original art.
Did you get a big skull line all the way down the middle of it?
Can you play your trailer for Jake?
He might not have it uploaded. He might not.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is I have no idea where to find it right now.
He's boomering it up. So in StreamYard, you can upload clips, and then you just click on them, and it will play them. But you don't have to do it now.
Yeah, I have some clips, but I did the trailer on my iPad, so it would be located in a whole different device.
I think you can re-download videos that you've done. I'm not saying to do this now. It's just to inform you in general. I'm sure you can re-download videos you uploaded from YouTube Creator Studio.
Oh yeah, I uploaded it on my channel. But thank you. I really like that you like it.
Yeah. Anything you've uploaded, if you go to your Creator Studio and click on the 3 dots, you can re-download it. So if you've uploaded it from your iPad to your YouTube, you can just you can re-download it to your PC instead of having to like finagle between the 2 devices directly.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it was actually because I think Ethan got it and he played it on a King's, I think, and I think everyone kind of mocked it in the chat.
No.
But then I think it was kind of over, and I think he was like, "All right, well, that's the verdict on that." But then, like, because I was like, "Oh, I guess whatever." It got played. I didn't, I was fine. But it was weird because then for like the next 2 weeks, everyone kept like liking it and retweeting it, and then like commenting on it and tagging Ethan, and they're like, "This is cool. You should play this. You should play this." And I think eventually he was like, "All right, motherfuckers, like, stop tagging me in this."
No, what I think it is just if something's different, you kind of like build habits. You get used to listening to certain things that have a certain vibe. So if it comes across with a radically different vibe, it kind of like just feels off kilter to people the first time at least.
You always cut away when you use Frodo's sword. So
what do you mean? Why is that a Lord of the Rings bit that I don't know because I'm not?
no, it's just a safety thing.
Oh,
I was just.
Oh, wait. I thought you meant like cut the shot, like.
Oh no,
so you don't show it.
Oh no, just slice away from you, not towards you. On one of them, I really almost did cut my finger off. It was pretty close.
Yeah, you should slice directly through your hand. You should put your hand on it and cut through your hand in order to open it.
But yeah, that the original artwork one was the one I used to open it. Ethan's artwork. Man, that was.
What did you get? Was it one of the pages from the campaign?
Yeah.
The campaign.
I actually put it in this really cool since I said I was like framing things myself.
Ooh.
I put it like because if you go to the places, man, they charge so much. It's like
I like
ridiculous.
the black mounting. That black mounting is nice, especially with a white page with all those spot blacks. Look at that. That's beautiful. And the blue, loose blue pencils that he does first.
Once I started doing them myself, I started using this like museum glass. So this is like completely like
it's like metal glass.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like from when you look at it on the wall, like it kind of like doesn't look like anything's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's definitely getting my light, but like a normal like piece of glass like angled at this, like you'd still see a lot.
I like kick pose that he's doing.
Yeah, man, I was really happy when I opened this thing. I wish I could salvage that video because I was like, I get really excited about stuff. So if I like your book, it'll be a really good review. So,
nice. I like that he's drawn like the wings is slightly see-through-ish, like, you know what I mean? He's drawing what's behind them a little bit, but very lightly. That's beautiful.
I don't know how he does this, especially with like just so few blue lines. Is like,
I know. Look at how metallic all that metal looks. The shine on those.
Yeah, like
very
his
beautiful.
like leg part right here is like fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
That is, man, I've tried to draw a cyber frog a few times, and it's like, it's like digital, so I have all these like ways to like keep erasing and like making it easier for myself, and it's still.
I've done one drawing. I've done one drawing of him, and I think General Piggy got it in an auction. Moromi says UV protected, and then Fanta says, does it keep the art from going yellow? So is that special glass that stops it?
Yes.
Well, there you go. Question answered.
EVS goes from Moromi. EVS goes from blues to inks.
No pencils. Yeah, he just says loose blue pencils.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He says he did it so that he found the most efficient way to make money getting pages done, right? Like, so he pencils and inks them, but if he's just doing loose pencils and inking himself, it's like he gets the pencil and ink money. It's a very, very good way of going about it.
It's weird though, like to watch him, because it seems like he's really fast at it.
Well, I mean, if you've done it as many times as, like, you know what I mean? If you have that sheer amount of experience, It's
But I
like,
don't know how much pre-planning he had done though before he.
yeah, I wonder if he sees it in his head, like how much he sees, or if it is, or if it does just come together as you're going.
All right, finally the mystery book, and then I think you might be getting tired, so we can end.
I am kind of, but this is starting my day though. I'm shooting off to do weekend family stuff, but yeah, cool.
Oh, that's terrible. I would never do that. I'm
I've
always
got to give souvenir gifts.
Oh, the mystery book was a mythical.
Oh, the mythicals, nice. You got it. You can do a review.
Sure.
You want put you on the spot, pressure. He's like,
I don't know.
But now I've got to because you fucking said it on a stream, you dick.
Well, one of the things that I was conflicted about when I started doing them was I was like, if I don't like a book, I don't want to be mean to these people because I like them. Just from watching on, their YouTubes and personalities, I'm like, oh, that's kind of shitty to just mess up their business.
People would say you've just got to be honest, and it's better for the health of the operation overall if you are. But I do understand how you feel. That's why I wouldn't do reviews at all, personally. That's why I would never do them. But it's good that people do them. People are always saying we need more reviews. So
that was the only thing I could think of where I could like talk to myself and like have something to add.
Fanta says she has Peter Gilmore's cover for the Mythicals. I didn't know he did a cover.
Yeah.
Is that cover you were holding there? Is that a Peter Gilmore cover you holding your hands? Or was it a variant?
This is like it came with some prints. Oh, I think I see Peter's now. So
that's cool. Can you go close on how the rendering ends? Like I want to see the crosshead. Like yeah, when people do really fine lines on the ends of like crosshatch areas where it almost looks gray. I know some of that is actually gray. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I have no idea who did this. It looks cool. I don't even know much about this book. This dude actually like just privated messaged me and was like, "Hey, buy my book," and I was like, "Okay." I'm like, man, that's really good marketing. I admired that so much that I just bought it.
I've had people. Oh, that's a Peter Gilmore piece. Yes, now I get it. Yeah, I've had people message me saying like, subscribe to my channel, and I'm like, you don't have to do this. I'm like, I know who you are. You don't have to do this. Like they think they don't realize that you've already spoken to them in the past, and like, subscribe to my channel. I'm like,
oh,
I know you. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, Fanta says Hojo is relentless. In fact, yeah, I think I remember him saying, like, tweeting at me because no one can message me, saying like, "Have you seen the trailer?" I'm like, "Yes, I have. It was good. Well done." It's like, "Oh my god, you watched the trailer." Yeah, I couldn't do that. For me, that's the same as hovering at a con. I couldn't do it.
I just felt like it wasn't annoying, and it was also like it was like a personal message, so it didn't seem like it was so much just like a bot that was just like sending it to everyone.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. And I think he followed me already or something, so I was like, oh okay, and I followed him maybe, so it did work. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to do that to people.
Yeah, Moromi says pixel. Yeah, I thought I would have been asleep currently, and then that is actually my alarm to get up and go do stuff. But
all right,
you don't have to suddenly wrap. Don't worry, you don't have to suddenly.
I don't want to keep you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is fine.
Okay.
Have you shown everything you wanted to show?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got all these books over here that I could.
Gets every single book off the shelf, sits here for another 6 hours going over everything you've ever owned. That was funny.
Man, this was like a really successful first stream.
Have you not streamed before then? I went on your live bit. Streams there, are they just old?
Yeah. I don't know. I never did one like this, I don't think, where I just try to talk.
Cool.
I think it was just either a review or like some of the first things I did, I try to draw or something, and that was kind of boring.
Well,
I was
there
like
you
trying
go.
to learn.
You did your first stream and you got 2.5 hours out of it. How about that? And everyone in the chat, if you're not subscribed to his channel, subscribe to it so you can see more of his streams popping up where he'll do reviews, which is what everyone wants apparently. So you better be here for it. And maybe drawing sometimes, right?
All right. So long.
Have you got any clips to do? Are you trying to wrap up? You're gonna say bye? Is this the end?
Yeah. Okay. I have like clips and stuff.
Cool.
Everything is like, I'm so bad at all this. Like, I did a few live streams like when I went to cons. Like I did one at Garden State. I've been to so many cons and been meeting all these people and I never thought once to live stream at any of these things. And then at Garden State, I was like,
walking around.
What's it?
Like streaming, walking around, you mean?
Well, at cons, meeting people. Like I met Billy and Irene last year at a Heroes Con. And like when I got home, I was like, I could have at least filmed a video.
Yeah, yeah. The same. Like getting back from Tampa, I'm like, I didn't take enough photos. I didn't have enough videos. I had enough for a stream, but yeah. Yeah, congratulations. Well done on your first stream.
Yeah, so I got some videos. Oh, but all of my live streams at the cons always end with me going, how do I end this stream?
Okay, there we go. That's the clip you need to play as you play it out. The how do I end this clip?
I don't have that handy. This is the one I always play.
All right, bye everyone. Bye. Bye.
Now get your tail out of here before I kick some deer butt. Better run.